Yes, people, what is going on? So today we're going to be looking at a match analysis of myself and looking at where I can improve and where I've done well during the game. But yeah, that's enough talk from me. Let's get on with the match analysis. Bosh. So match analysis, let's get ready to rock and roll. As you can see, they're taking kickoff. I'm the number 8 here. So look out for me throughout the game. He knocks it back to their central midfielder, who tries to knock the ball long, and we intercept it. And the game really kicks off from there. As you can see, I'm closing the ball down, but nothing too much happens there, and we just get on with the game. Goalkeeper gets the ball, pings it out to the left back. Bit of a dodgy touch from their left back, gets stuck under his feet, and as you can see, I've taken the ball back away from their goal and towards our goal, and trying to always be an option for the ball. Probably closed down the space too much for our right back, and as you can see, he ignored me and played it to our winger or attacking player, as you can see there. So nothing too much happening there. This here, central midfielder gets the ball. I've done well to anticipate where the ball is going, so I've stepped out of my position, read the game well, and intercepted the ball and knocked it to our number 10, and just retained possession for our team. But nothing really too much happening there either. As you can see, once again, their central midfielder gets the ball. Nice little turn from him. However, he plays blind into their central midfield player, and I step out well again, anticipate the play, and intercept the ball. Also a nice little bit of play for myself. As I can see, the 9 has stepped out, or the striker from our team, and I've tried to capitalise on that space, and unluckily the striker's flicked it to me, and haven't managed to get onto it, and he's intercepted by their defender or central midfielder, that is. 2 centre-back split, perfect example of 2 centre-back splitting and a central midfielder going to get the ball there. So as you can see, a little bit of a triangle. I've tried to come and get the ball here, played it to the side, bit of a loose one from myself, to be honest. Probably could do a bit of better touch, but nevertheless, our centre-back did get the ball, but he gave it away. Nice little bit of defending from myself, and regain possession, and knock the ball long, and our striker does well to retain possession of the ball. So and then they've got it back, so not that well. As you can see here, just a little header, anticipating where the ball's going at the front post. Just essentially just knocks it on. Here I can see, so this winger here was a very good player. So what I thought would be a good idea for myself is to go out there and help our left back and give him some support, to double up on him. So as you can see, a nice little bit of skill from their winger, doubled up, and a good little tackle from myself because I've read where the winger is going. This situation here, so front space again. Woke up with a bit of a headache the next day after that. Nice little header, getting the ball clear. Ball played back by our striker. Essentially, I've just got the ball, tried to play it back to our goalkeeper. Underhit that a little bit. The pitch was very slow that day. I must make an excuse for myself, but the goalkeeper done well to deal with that situation. But as you can see, I've gotten the ball again, turned back out, and played it back to my goalkeeper. But a little bit more pace on this one, so not too bad and nothing too much to report on there. Picked up a nice little bit of space here, played it out to right back, probably played it to his safe side because I saw that left back was coming over there. So not the worst pass in the world, probably could have a little bit more pace with it and try and play into his run and try and play a little bit more forward, but still regain possession and retain possession for our team. Showing for the ball again, once again on the half turn, important as a central midfielder, played forward to our right back, who sets the ball back to me again, and just keeping the ball ticking and moving. So nice little phase of play, constantly showing for the ball, as you can see again, turning out, bit of a poor touch there, should have really taken it across my body, but play it back to our centre back and just retain possession of the ball. Still got the ball here. So this is obviously a little spell where I've had quite a few touches, just keeping the ball ticking and moving. Very early stages of the game, so important to get his touches in. And as you can see, I've tried to play a through ball into this centre forward here, who's making that late run in between the centre backs. And unfortunately, couldn't find him. Right back's gone out. Great little burst of acceleration from myself. As you can see, the right back's lost the ball here, and I've essentially just covered him. Very important as a central defensive midfielder that I cover other positions in the team, especially when they're out of position. So I've read the right back's out of position and covered him really well and regained possession for our team. So nice little bit of defensive work from myself. And here, another underhit pass back to the goalkeeper, but I felt that the goalkeeper could have been a bit further off his line. As you can see, stand on a 6-yard box. I'd have to have a word with him about that because he's absolutely killed me there. But managed to get the ball clear. It goes to their throw-in. Here, once again, a nice little bit of defensive work from myself. Unlucky not to regain possession for our team, but yeah, I've anticipated where the ball's going into this guy here, where they're obviously trying to look to penetrate through those lines. This central defensive midfield player here looks a bit big, but was very technically a good player. So as you can see, he's trying to penetrate through the lines, and I've done well to do my defensive work and anticipate where the ball's going to intercept that. But yeah, haven't regained possession for our team. Here, see, this is a bad thing as a central midfield player. I've come a little bit square, so as I can see, I've looked over my shoulder, so I know where defender's there, but I should be coming more of an angle so I can receive the ball on the half turn and try and play forward. But where I've received the ball square, and as you can see, I've had to play the ball back because I don't really know what's behind me. I know that from the look there's a defender, but not too much. Just a little touch here, played over the top for myself, so yeah, nothing too much to report on there. We win the ball back here. Nice little round the corner pass for myself, and yeah, we get in. And I don't think this leads to anything. Yeah, as you can see, a bit of a blind ball across the face of the box, and yeah, they intercept it. Nice little bit of pocket of space here. It's exactly what I was talking about when I'm saying not receive the ball square. This is something that I need to work on personally. So this is good, very good to look at, because as you can see, I've in this little pocket of space here. I've picked up a nice little pocket of space. The centre back's done really well to find me. I'm on a bit of an angle from him as well, so I can instantly turn with the ball and drive into that space and play it out to the left back. So those are little kind of areas of my game which I'm trying to improve, because sometimes I can kind of run up to the centre backs, want the ball, but I come too square. I need to obviously peel off at an angle to receive the ball and turn with it, and I can drive into those spaces. So yeah, look at those little pockets of space in between their attackers, so I can receive the ball more effectively. Just turning with the ball there, nothing on. So yeah, just passing back to my centre backs. A lot of backwards and sideways passes from myself. Very much reminding myself of Declan Rice in an England shirt. No offence, Declan Rice. I'm sure he won't watch this video anyway. So as you can see, the ball out from their centre back. One of our players intercepted it. Nice little knock from myself. So as you can see here, centre backs played the ball. One of our players intercepted it. And look at that space in between. This fullback's pushed on here, as you can see. So great awareness from myself. I can see this number 10's running. I know he's got a bit of pace as well. I know this left back is in no man's land. And then, yeah, I've knocked the ball over the top into the run of the number 10. So great little bit of awareness and pass from myself. And yeah, the right back crosses the ball. Not the worst ball, but obviously, yeah, a bit too close to the keeper. Basically just standing on the centre back here, receiving the ball. Nothing on. Well, yeah, the number 10's picked up a little bit of pocket of space, drive inside, done well. He's done well there. Here, our other central midfielder's lost the ball, so we're on a counter attack, just doing a bit of defensive work. And this is what I would say to any young players as well. Look where I've kicked that ball. I got told this when I was younger as well. If you're going to kick the ball out, make sure you kick it into row Z so they can't take a quick throw or do anything quick with the ball, because yeah, like you said, like you can see with that guy there, he's screaming out for a new ball, and yeah, they can't do anything quick, so it lets our team get back into position and yeah, get a good shape. Tried to dribble out with the ball. I've got the ball here, just played it out to the right back. Yeah, just regain possession, nothing too much to go from there. Or unless the ball's come to here, nice little touch to our attacking player. So yeah, on the move, nice little regaining possession of there. Ball comes here, little bit of defensive work from myself, going out to help the right back and help to regain possession of our team. So yeah, as you can see, looking to get in possession of the ball again, turning out, just yeah, regaining possession really, just making sure we have a little bit of a spell, because to be honest, in this game they was on top, especially in the first half. So yeah, moving out of space, letting our centre back come and get it. So as you can see, where I've moved out of space there, so as you can see, I've moved out of space here and I've dragged the number 8 with me. This enables the centre back to have more space and time on the ball. So a good little bit of movement from myself, which probably didn't realise at the time. Little interception from myself, driving with the ball here, so I've done really well here. Yeah, and just unlucky that centre-back's anticipated it quite well there. So as you can see, tried to play it inside to this number 9 here, but this centre-back's anticipated it well. So not bad performance from myself so far. Looking to get the ball here, done well to make that first tackle here. And I don't know what I'm doing there. I've lunged into... I don't know where I'm lunging to. I just anywhere, just in that little bit of space in between both of those players. So yeah, done well, and then yeah, gave away a bit of a silly free kick there. But yeah, it was definitely a free kick, so I have nothing to argue about there. Here, nice little pocket of space on the angle again. Probably should have turned with the ball, but not a bad little turn. Nice little sharp feet. Good little bit of ball control, and just, yeah, played it back to the centre-back. Here, playing a bit of a pivot as well. Driving with the ball. Nice little pass into the attacking midfielder there. Getting the ball again, so another little spell where I'm having a lot of possession of the ball. Just basically regaining possession and keeping the ball ticking. I think this is one of the goals, as you can see. So it's similar to what I was saying when I was receiving the ball square. I know this, we're going back to it. So it's similar to what I was saying about receiving the ball square. As you can see, well, that central midfielder has not even looked over his shoulder there. And he's received the ball a bit square on, not much of an angle. So he doesn't know this player here is coming. So the player's caught him blind, he's turned into it, and to be fair, the player here does brilliant, yeah. Really good, quick feet in between both that centre midfielder and our centre half, and yeah, puts them 1-0 up. So a good play from their attacking player there. But yeah, our central midfielder, it's a similar position to myself, so I can analyse what he done wrong there as well. So he's obviously come to receive the ball square, not looked over his shoulder, and not looked where the opposition player is. As you see, just a little knock back to the centre back there. Their goalkeeper's got possession of the ball here, and that is the end of the first half. So not a bad performance from myself. Probably could look to play a little bit more forward, a little bit more often. So that's something I'll take into the next game. But yeah, that's something I need to work on. And I look at a lot of my games, I probably need to play forward a bit more often rather than just trying to regain and retain possession of the ball. So yeah, beginning the second half now. Our central midfielder got a new partner this time. The centre back has stepped into central midfield. Just plays the ball out to the right back here. So as you can see, nice little bit of anticipation here, or a bit of a poor pass really from their winger into me, just regaining possession of the ball. And yeah, so we're gaining possession of the ball, and I've just carried on my run here. So as you can see, number 7 probably got fouled. The striker's done well to set me off, and I've just carried on my run, just a bit of a surge of acceleration. That's all the quick feet and speed and agility drills, I tell you. Nice little bit of Cruyff turn and played across into the box. Bit of a dangerous one, but yeah, no one gets onto the end of it. So yeah, nice little bit of play from myself. Broke the defensive lines, so as you can see here, play it again. Number 7 receives the ball, nice little turn, gets his body in front. Number 9 sets it, and look at that space into there. I just saw it and just knocked the ball into it. Good bit of surge of acceleration. Little bit of a Cruyff turn here and into the box. So yeah, I've done well there. Very, very good to break those defensive lines, using my pace and my speed to yeah, capitalise on their defensive spaces. So here, just receiving the ball on a half turn, just playing into the path of the centre back so he can play it first time forward, and decent little knock from him into the right back. Guys, as I've mentioned again, square on here. But yeah, I've done well. Peeled off at an angle, left a little bit of space for the centre back to drive in. So he's just knocked it back out to the opposite centre back. Here, another. So looking at this analysis of this game, I'm just receiving the ball a lot square on, just running straight up to the centre backs where they could probably do this themselves. So they could probably drive in and play forward, and I could probably be in a better position and look to receive the ball elsewhere, because I'm just essentially just knocking it back to them. So yeah, they could definitely do that job themselves. But yeah, here's me with the ball. Saw a little run down the line, so as you can see, the left back stepped out. This guy here, the number 7, has made that run down the line, knocked it into him. Quality, it's not the worst, but it's a decent ball, but the quality is not too great. So I've left him with a lot to do. So yeah, it ends up being their throw. As you can see, the ball's coming from the right back here. He stepped inside of our players. I've read where the ball's going, anticipated it really well as a central defensive midfield player. A little bit of quick feet, yeah, and I've done well there, to be fair. So a little bit of quick feet here, pass to the left back, peeled off again. He's tried to close him down. I've turned with the ball here and drove out with a space and found our number 9 there. So good little bit of play from myself. And I even win the ball back there, and going a bit of a mad one, trying to close down the goalkeeper from central defensive midfield where I should just get back into my shape. Here, what's this situation? So I think this one's one of the goals. So as you can see, corner from them, centre back knocked our striker, but he probably should be doing better. Don't know what this winger here is doing. Number 11, the tricky player, very good player he was, Poor goalkeeping, to be totally honest. Not going to throw anyone under the bus, but that's poor goalkeeping. You shouldn't be pushing it into an area where there's bodies. And yeah, easy tapping for their number 9. So yeah, that's them 2-0 up. Back off with kick-off, get the ball there, just play it out to our attacking midfielder there. And yeah, we get it back. We get the game underway. Here, as you can see, a little bit of a free kick. Get the ball here, try and look to play quick, looking at if anything's available, anything's on. Just playing out to our left back here. And yeah, nothing really too much to report on there. Here, picked up a nice little bit of space in the central of the park. Just played it back out to my other central midfield partner. So I'd be looking at this game as well, saying I'm playing a lot of sideways and backwards passes, like I mentioned. Probably need to look forward a little bit more often when receiving possession of the ball. Like, I'm not losing the ball, which is not the worst thing, but I could be looking to play forward a little bit more often. And yeah, that's something I just need to work on. So you can see, receive the ball here. Very similar to what I was saying. I saw nothing on. As you can see, I'm pointing, saying where's the movement and where's the runners. That was acknowledged from the sidelines as well. So, but like I said, I could be playing a lot more forward, a bit more often. So yeah, but still retaining possession of the ball. So it's not the end of the world. And then yeah, we can just enjoy a bit of spell possession. So a nice thing in which I've done here, and what I've mentioned about trying to pick up spaces rather than come on top of the centre backs, which is a perfect example for me to learn from here, is look where I've played it out. So we're here. So I've played it out to the centre back. So rather than come charging onto my centre back's feet and go, yeah, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball, I've kind of just stand still. And and this is for any players as well. Sometimes standing still, you can create your own space. So as you can see here, nice little pocket of space here. Receive the ball at an angle. Nice little turn, bit of quick feet there that I've done. Yeah, in the other central midfield player, it's almost kicked me into Rose Ed. But nice little bit of play there. So as you can see, the goalkeeper's done really well here. New goalkeeper, pinged it out to my feet. I've turned, a little bit of skill, and then yeah, been fouled by the other central midfield partner or their central midfield player. Here, this is from the actual same spell as well. So took a little bit of a quick free kick, received the ball again, drove forward with the ball, penetrating their defensive lines, played it to the number 7. He's lost possession of the ball there. But as you can see, we win the ball back pretty quickly, I believe. And as you can see here, nice little bit of quick feet. So yeah, as you can see, not really much on. Number 2 has closed me down. Nice little bit of quick feet, a little bit of ball mastery. That's where it goes a long way. And then yeah, we create a half chance, which we probably should do better with. Similar to what I was saying earlier as well, what I've started to kind of realise this during the game, looking over my shoulder, not charging onto the centre back's feet, pick up a little bit of pocket of space, and this is where I can turn and really drive for the ball here. Played it out to the left back, and yeah, that's that little spell over. Receiving the ball from the throw-in, driving into the space again, nothing on. Got a little bit of a kick from the player there, wasn't too happy about that at all, because it was a bit silly from him. Turning, receiving the ball here, play the ball out wide to our left back. Once again, he's driving with the ball, just sitting in there, nothing really too much happens there. Coming to receive the ball off the centre backs again, but this time playing forward. Bit of a difficult one here. Played it to the attacking midfielder's feet. Probably should be doing better with a pass, but yeah, because came a lot to do there. I know it was straight to his feet, but yeah, a little bit of a difficult one to deal with. Here, just anticipating where the right back's driving into and won the ball, but yeah, I think he pulled it up for an earlier free kick and an earlier foul from us. Ball's in the air. As you can see as well from here, and what I will tell a lot of young players, if the ball's in the air and you're going to head it, try and head it, and you've got time as well, especially, try and head it to one of your teammates or into an area in which your team can be effective from. So as you can see, I've headed it to my other central midfield partner here. Unfortunately, he's lost possession of the ball, but that's not to do with me. Receiving the ball from my centre back here, just playing it out wide to our opposite centre back. He's playing the ball to the opposite centre back again. And as you can see here, I think this little spell here, what I left in was, I think, would be a good example and a good thing to show you guys. As you can see, the centre back's played the ball to our opposite centre back here. He's played it to our winger, which is a good little pass, penetrating the lines. And as you can see, as he's come short, I'm already trying to go long and capitalise into the space he's left in behind. And I've run off the back of this number 8 here, And as you can see, I've got loads of space here. So if the left back plays me in, through on goal, and I can cross the ball hopefully into one of our players to score. But the left back doesn't actually pass the ball to me here. But just a good example here of showing where the centre back plays the ball into the winger. And look, I'm already off. Look, I've not even looked where the ball is going. I'm already off. I can see the space there, and I'm just going to run into it and yeah, hopefully receive the ball, which I didn't that time. But yeah, just a good example of that. As you can see here, ball's hooked on, bit of composure, chested it down and played it back to our centre back. So yeah, good little play for myself there. Throw in, ball set back to our left back. Nothing too much to report on there. Played into the attacking midfielder here. The centre back's done to our left back. Great little touch from him. Driving with the ball. He's done really well there. Little 1-2, as I can see. Well, as you can see there, he's got the pace to go in behind and beat players. So I've just kind of, yeah, little 1-2, left the ball in the space there. And as you can see, he's done well. And yeah, we get a corner off the back of that. So just, yeah, little 1-2. Nice little bit of play for myself and the left back. Ball played into number 10. Unlucky with a touch. A hard tackle from their central midfield player, but nothing too much to report on there either. Great tackle that was as well. Love those old school tackles. Here, got the ball. Number 10, number 8, I've just played it forward to another attacking midfielder. Nothing too much to report on there. So as you can see, as the game's progressively got on, I've started to play it forward a little bit more often, which I'm like, yeah, obviously really happy about. That's because I've started to get a feel for my touch and started to get a little bit more comfortable, knowing that I'm playing really well in this game. So yeah, just getting comfortable in possession of the ball, and I started to play a little bit more forward. Here, just retaining possession of the ball, playing the ball out wide. As you can see there, I've had a little moan up and thrown my hands up, looking for a little bit of movement from my strikers. So if you can't see anything's on forward, just retain possession by playing sideways or backwards to one of your teammates. Yeah, pretty obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people just try and force it through the lines. Here, I think this is one of the goals. So as you can see, a bit of a deflected shot. Number 9's done really well to anticipate where the ball's going to go. And yeah, I thought he was offside, to be totally honest, but yeah, he wasn't apparently. So yeah, tapped it in, and it's 2-1. Here, so little number 10, the number 10's drove into the space. I picked up a nice little pocket of space. The number 2 stood off me here. So as you can see, he's come to close me down. He's a bit worried about where this runner's going. I've got half a yard. Tried to pull the trigger and have a shot. Unluckily, didn't go in the bottom corner, but yeah, wasn't too far off, as you can see from the faces around. So yeah, disappointing not to get a goal, but it is what it is. As you can see here, just a little touch sideways to my opposite midfield partner, just retaining possession of the ball there. And here's a free kick, and I believe this is the end of the game, and it is. So yeah. That's a match analysis of myself. Yeah, pretty good performance from myself. Was really happy with how I played in that game. Still a lot of things to work on. So as you can see from there, I played a bit more sideways and backwards passes too often. Could look to play a little bit more forward. Coming onto my centre back's feet, where I could look to peel off and try and get into those spaces and get the ball on a half turn. But yeah, overall really happy with how I played in that game. But yeah. That's enough talk from me. That is a match analysis. So I'll look at this and try and take the little few things that I could work on, try and practice them in training, and look at to improve them in the next game. But yeah, that's enough talk from me. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. But until next time.